are live. We've got our Madden 20 end of year Xbox One tournament action coming at you tonight. Right now we're catching a little bit of the Players Lounge tournament here. We got Young Kiv versus D-Ken here over on the Players Lounge as we're getting our matches set up. We're about ready to jump into some tournament action. Hope you guys are doing well. Getting the game set up, guys. We are going to take a quick look at the bracket. So here on the bracket, here on Xbox One, we've got God's Thumbs versus Grizzly AB. And then we've got Borba Lifts versus El Stingray 253. A little bit of a smaller tournament here for the Xbox side, but really excited to kick this off here in just a few minutes. We're going to stagger the games so that we can stream all of the games for you so you can see all of the actions. Our first match is going to be God's Thumbs versus Grizzly AB, and that will kick off in about 3 minutes. We're going to get a quick text out to let everybody know we're live, and let's jump back over into the Players Rounds tournament. We can catch a little bit of the Young Kiv D-Ken game here. What's good, guys? What's good? Good to see you tonight. Throw this in the Discord. If you guys aren't in the Discord, there is a link in the description to jump into that app here. I'm going to throw it into the Discord, let everybody know we are live on YouTube right now, about to jump into some tournament action. All right, let's lock in here. Got a couple games coming up. Our first game is going to be God's Thumbs versus Grizzly AB. Looking forward to this one. This is Sway Tapes in the Discord versus God's Plan. And let's pull up the Twitch stream, see if these guys are jumping into some tournament action. How is everybody doing in the chat? Make sure to chat in the chat for sure. Going to jump in here. How is everybody doing? How's the audio? Is it coming through all right? All right, got a couple of message here. Looks like we got the streams going here. Good to go. You guys are ready to start. Round 1 games can begin. Again, we're going to have God's Thumbs versus Sway Tapes in round 1. And we're going to jump into that in just a section. Looks like we've actually got some tournament action going right now. So I'm going to jump on over into our Twitch screen. And we've got Grizzly AB with the Niners, and we've got God's Plan, God's Thumbs with the Niners. Grizzly AB rocking the Saints here. And going to come out stretch left right out of the gate. Running great read there by God's Thumbs. Looking great on that play right there. All right, so it looks like God's Thumbs really likes this I-form close slot. We'll see how Sway Tapes adjust this. The Saints are not necessarily known for their great run defense in Madden 20. Let's see here. Got a little bit of a glitch with the stream. Let's see what we got here. Running stretch left here, right out of the gate. Again, looks like Sway Tapes has got the run defense, but that Yucatan Peninsula back to the inside. Looking great. What's up, Laker Dog? How many players are playing tonight? We got a little bit of a smaller tournament. We just got 4 tonight. I found out that I don't know as many Xbox players as I do PlayStation 4 players, but that's all right. We're going to get this in here. We got some really good competition in here tonight. We got, again, God's Plan in the Discord versus Sway Tapes. Sway Tapes is actually not looking too bad on defense right now. Able to contain the run. Stingray, real quick, let me make sure I shoot you a text. Don't want you to stream. Don't want you to jump into game until we are here through because I want to be able to stream both of those games. All right. So here we go, 3rd and 3, right out of the gate here. Strong H Twins. I think he's going to run that stretch right. Does run the stretch right. He does get the block there from that tight end. He's able to get to the edge, and Matt Breida doing great right now, getting up the field on that play. Great read there by God's Thumbs, able to get to the outside. That's kind of his go-to play in key situations. That strong F wing. What's up, Co the Legend? Good to see you. Yep, we got another team here, the Saints. Love the fact that Sway Tapes is bringing out the Saints. He's got Drew Brees with pocket lead. Love that he's going to 3-5 wide here. I want to see him press coverage. Yep, there's the press. But he does not spy the safeties there, and looks like got a good block shed on that one. But if you guys have Madden questions after our tournament tonight, I'm going to go live for a little bit longer and break down some questions and some gameplay for you guys. We're actually going to work on, I'm going to postpone our guide update to tomorrow. I've got to do one more thing on it, and I want to capture some of the footage in tonight's stream to use in the update for you guys in the guide. So if you haven't got the competitor's guide, be sure to pick that up right there. God's plan goes to a little post route out of the strong close, I think. Or no. I think that's single back close there. Right here, he's coming out I-form close formation. Going to run that stretch to the left. Sway Tapes has got to spy the safeties. If he doesn't spy the safeties, he's going to be able to get outside here. And overruns it a little bit with his user. But right now, what's up, KB? Good to see you tonight, bro. Right now, God's plan is looking sharp on offense. Sway Tapes really doesn't have an answer for the stretch. Let's see that nickel 3-5 run defense. I want him to see him pinch those pinch the safeties in. Does a little user trick there. Gets him into 3rd down. Let's see if we can get off the field here. Again, nickel 55. I love the cover 3 call. Those purples are going to do a really good job at getting the sheds. Want to see that press. There we get the press. Let's see if we get that quarter. Let's get the safety spy there. Let's get the safeties in a spy. That's going to help a little bit with the run defense. Looks like a little quick pass concept here from God's plan. I don't know what he's going to do here out of this. Coming out in a single back flex close. Love the timeout call there. Didn't like the look. He's going to go back to the huddle and re-up here. Right now, love the fact that Sway Tapes brings the Saints out to battle. Interested to see here what happens off of this 3rd down here. This is a key play right here early on in the game. If Sway Tapes is able to get off the field, it's a big stop by him. He's going to be able to get the ball on offense and be able to lock up in that direction. I want to see if he's running spread. Here he's coming out. Oh, I don't like this call right here. Double A-gap pressure. He might know something I don't know. Presses the safety. He gets the block shot and he gets the stop. Great defense there from Sway Tapes. He is going to force him to go for it. Looks like God's plan doing something a little bit unexpected here. 4th and 4. I don't like this call by God's plan. I want to see Sway Tapes lock up. Goes to that pinch, and looks like he was just coming out to see if he could catch him on balance. He does take it to the end of the quarter. Guys, if you are not already in my Discord, this is kind of the hub of everything we do. For those of you that are just coming by, checking out the stream, make sure you join the Discord. Love the fact that God's plan is going to take his 3, and now Sway Tapes has the opportunity to lock up. That is a terrible penalty on Sway Tapes right there. I cannot believe that. Gets a roughing the kicker call, and now God's plan is going to have another opportunity. That strong H wing is kind of his bread and butter. Let's see what Sway Tapes does. He gets the stretch out to the right. He's got him, but it's Sway Tapes. That nickel 2-for-5 double A gap is not doing too bad against that stretch. Those purple zones are getting the block sheds that we want to see. Let's see what he can do here on 2nd and goal. Looks like he's going to check down an I-form tight. Now this is where it's going to get good. I need you to spy the safety, Sway Tapes. Let's get the safety spy on the field. Snap of the ball, and he's going to be able to get in. He's got a reservation for 6 in the end zone. God's plan takes a 7-0 lead. That is a huge mistake there by Sway Tapes. Trying to go block the kick. Got a little bit overeager and ends up roughing the kicker. And a nice 11-play, 77-yard, 4-minute drive there. Taking up the majority of the first half. And we're going to see what Sway Tapes has on offense. Love that Zach line, little run underneath. That's right, was good defense, but bad special teams. Good defense, but bad special teams. That is right. All right, we got a pause game here. We are on 4-minute quarters, I believe. In the rules, we outlined that. Let me check the rules real quick, guys. And those guys in the chat, how's the audio coming through? Just want to check, make sure everything is good. Everything's coming in nice and clean. Yes, we are on 4-minute quarters for these tournaments. 4-minute quarters. Also, guys, if you are just swinging by the channel, what I want to encourage you to do is check out my latest video. My channel typically does tips and tricks. We're actually going to get into some tips and tricks in a little bit, but you can check out this latest video after tonight's stream. This is how you can have the best offense in Madden 20. All right, so it looks like coming out in Dime 146. Love the jet touch blast here from Sway Tapes. Does a little spin back to the inside, jumps out a 5-yard gain. Perfect play. What's up, Newtons? How are you doing, bro? We got a tournament game going. What's up, KB? Newtons, how are you enjoying the competitor's guide, my man? All right, coming out. That's shotgun doubles. I haven't seen a lot of this. I think he's in Arizona book, if I remember correctly. And throws a quick pick there on that streak route. And looks like God's Plan is going to take it back. He's got a reservation for 6 right now. God's Plan is looking pretty sharp on the defensive side of the ball. Sway Tapes is going to have to adjust. 2 mental errors in the first half. Going to have to come back from that, down 14-0. That's a big hole to dig out of, especially in Men 20. But I think Sway Tapes can lock in. Again, it's all about making the right reads at the right times. Needs to lock in. Defense has been fine, I think. You know, a couple of bad run Ds, and we'll see what happens here with Zach Line. Going to get out. Going to get a couple extra yards. No problem, my man. That was a sweet juke there by God's Plan. God's Plan's looking pretty good out of that 3-4. Dime 146. Looks like he's going to check down into the 3-4 odd right now. And guys, so one of the guys at the channel ended up donating, and here we're going to see here. Little quick pitch to Kamara, and he's got to the edge. Can he get to Sticky? He gets Sticky with him. He's going to go. Sway Tapes answering back. That's what I'm talking about. You control your psyche in this game, and you get rewarded for it. He controls what he can control. Able to get the pitch to Alvin Kamara. Let's see if we can get that extra point here. Pulls within 1 possession. Great job by Sway Tapes. He's got ball coming out of half. If you're Sway Tapes, you've got to be proud of that one play. 11 seconds, 68-yard scamper there by Alvin Kamara. Now you just got to lock up on defense here. If you can hold him right here, get the ball back, go down, score 3, you are in prime position to be in control of this game right now. Love, love, love that run play there from Sway Tapes. Looking great here. Let's see him lock up here on defense. Got the ball at the 15-yard line here. That was a great run. That's right, Jay Green. Hopefully that run will help him relax just a little bit. But I'll tell you what, man, Alvin Kamara got loose on that run right here. Let's see if Sway Tapes can lock up. His run defense has looked promising. Run defense has looked promising. I want to see him get his safeties more involved in the run game here. Coming out, I think, in 3-4 odd. And this right here is not a good look against this F. Yep, he gets that stretch out. Uh-oh, look out. Oh, gets a block shed. Good job. I want to see Sway Tapes. I really want to see him spy his safeties. Don't like that, putting those linebackers in the gap here, but we're going to see if this works out for him. He's going to spread the line. If I am God's Plan, you got to audible to dive right here, but he's going to stick with the stretch. Those are the 2-minute warning here. Now, again, 2 minutes left on the clock. This is critical right here. 2 minutes left on the clock. So if I am God's Plan, you don't want to give this ball back to Sway Tapes. But if you're Sway Tapes, again, you got to keep him from getting, in my opinion, you got to keep him from getting 7. If he only gives up a field goal, he's okay. There's going to be that Yucatan Peninsula there on the outside. And right now, that cover 3 buzz is not looking too bad. But we've got to lock up here. All right, running strong F-wing. Gets that stretch out there. Sway Tapes out there. Yucatan Peninsula back to the inside. And right now, the yards per carry that God's Plan is kind of getting up on him right now. We need to see him spy his safeties to take away that stretch. He's going to spread his line. See, I don't like the fact that he's on the safeties there, but he does get the stop there. Good defense by Sway Tapes. Again, he's just got to make this out of half. If he can make it in the halftime 7-14, that's not a bad thing going into the second half, because it's kind of what it should be, given the fact that God's Plan had the ball in the first half. There he gets that instant shed from the purple zone. If you guys don't know that, in Madden 20, if you run purple zones on your defensive ends, they are typically going to get an instant little spin move block shed, and right there, able to contain that edge, gets the stop. He's got him in 3rd and 12. The question right now is, can his defense lock up against this passing set right now? So far, when God's Plan has needed a pass, needed a dot, he's been going over to this post route right here, George Kittle. I expect him fully to go to that. Let's see if we can get some pressure here. Steps up in the pocket. He does get that post route to Marquise Goodwin over the top. And he's got a reservation for 6. If you are Sway Tapes, you cannot give that up in that situation. That is a huge, huge play going into halftime. It looks like God's Plan going to take a 2-possession lead. Right there, you got to think about the fact that you only got 20 seconds left in the half. Right there, you got to be in some type of prevent defense, because even if he gets a first down, probably not going to get a field goal. Want to see Sway Tapes play a little bit more conservative on the defensive side of the ball on that play right there. He's going to take Zach Line out. And not a great return there. Great kick by God's Plan on that one. I think he had another quick roughing into the kicker call. Those of you guys just jumping in the chat, how's the audio? How's the video quality of the stream? How's everything going for you guys? Good to see you tonight. All right, Sway Tapes coming out. iForm Pro. And gonna hit that quick pitch again to the right. And this time God's Plan's got it down. Looks like Sway Tapes gonna take another timeout. Gonna get a little bit of extra something. I like the fact that God's Plan is using his big nickel over G. That was a huge mistake. You're right, Jay Green. You are right, my brother. All right, gonna go to the quick pitch here. And nothing doing. He's gonna go into halftime. And we need to see. Looks like Nate's coming in. Looks like Marky Berg's coming in. Looks like Phi Beta's coming in. Nice. Good to hear from everybody. All right, so starting down the second half, if you are in Sway Tape's position, you've got to go down and get 7 right here. This is a critical drive. Don't need to panic yet. Don't need to start forcing anything. Stick with your game plan, right? But focus, lock in here. Go down, get 7. He's coming on his pass defense. Looks like Sway Tape's coming out iForm Pro. I love the fact that God's Plan waited to see what the formation Sway Tapes was going to take so he could match it with his defense. I want to see Sway Tapes go with a little inside zone here. Runs that pitch to the left. He's going to get loose again with Kamara. And that pitch is not looking too bad. You haven't seen a lot of tosses in Madden 20. But Sway Tapes bringing the toss back here in this tournament. All right, so second down and 10 coming up for Sway Tapes. As these guys are going through, cycling through, finding the right play here for the right situation. And let's see here. He's going to go back to that shotgun. This time he's in spread. I like the spread call. And it looks like God's Plan is in cover 3. And let's see what he throws here. He's got some reads open. He's going to throw that deep post route. Oh my goodness, Michael Thomas almost mossed him on that one. That deep post route, not looking too bad. For those of you guys that are just coming by the stream, want to encourage you, if you're looking to take your game to the next level in Madden 21, be sure to join my Discord. You are the average of the 5 people you associate with most. It's going to get you around better competition, better community, and just a lot of resources. They get access to everything that I do first. There, a little lob ball. Sway Tapes throwing lasers. And right now, you need this 4th down and 6. It's a key 4th down and 6 call. What do you call right now? 4th down and 6 for Sway Tapes. I want to see him streak his running back out of the backfield. Takes him out. Creates a 5 wide. More than likely, you're going to get pressure off that left edge. He does have the glitchy little route set up here. He's got a guy wide open. He's got a touchdown, but he's missing him. Throw the ball. Throws it, and Jared Cook drops it. Sway Tapes had a touchdown over the middle of the field. Oh, man. Sway Tapes just missed a read, and that might be it, folks. Let's see what happens here. God's Plan. pounding the rock out of that strong wing formation. And he had the guy standing wide open touchdown there. Passed it up. I don't like the 3-4 odd against the run. I want to see nickel 3-5 wide. In my opinion, nickel 3-5 wide is the best run defense in the game. You guys can check out that run defense. It's in our competitive guide bundle. That link is in the chat right here. Let's see what he does right here. Going down to 3-4. Or no, I think this might be 3-5. No, I think this is 3-4. Let's see. Gets aggressive with the user. I like that. Gets aggressive with the looter. With the user. That's right, man. He was wide open. Had a wide open dot. Just missed the read. But hey, when you're on national live internet, when the lights are on, and when you're playing for money, sometimes it's a little bit different. You know, had a conversation with a guy the other day. Can you execute under pressure? Right. That is so much of what Madden is all about. And competitive players pride themselves on being able to execute their game plan under pressure, under the lights. Going to the dive here. Looks like Sway Tapes has got the dive defense. Can he stop the stretch? A little bit of lag here in the stream. And looks like he is going to go to HB Blast. Sway Tapes getting a little bit aggressive with the user. I want to see him press the corners out of this. Not sure why he's not pressing his corners. But there's that stretch on that right edge. Does get a shed. He's going to bring up 4th down. Now the question is, do you take your 3? You have to take your 3 in my opinion. If you're in God's plan shoes, you're in tournament game set mindset, you're going to go up by 3 possessions here by taking this field goal. You got to take it. And, you know, given Sway Tape's track record, he might even run into the kicker. All right, Sway Tapes, the stakes are as high as they've ever been. Right here, you have got to for your tournament life. Cannon Brown, yes, sir, we do PS4 tournaments. We actually did one last night. If you want to find out more information about our tournaments or just more information about my Madden content in general, you can jump in my Discord. There's a link right in that chat there. We'd love to have you join our community. Last night, we did a PS4 tournament. Bless him 777 took first place. Nate took second place. Had a really good couple matchups yesterday. Hoping to get a good matchup here in our next battle. We're still waiting to hear back about our other Xbox One game. Trying to get everything set up. We might have had a little bit of an emergency happen, so on the back side of things. Going to the little shallow cross there. Love that read by Sway Tapes. Now let's go. We got to get no huddle. We got to start moving the ball down the field quick. But yes, Cannon, we do have PS4 tournaments running for sure. Just jump in that Discord. It'll get you up to date with all the latest information that I've got as far as Madden 20 and for Madden 21, because we are going to be having a ton of content in Madden 21. My goal right now is to be able to stream every night, as well as post 3 to 4 videos every day for you guys. I got specific videos that I have in mind, but if you have suggestions for that, you can throw those in my Discord. There's actually a specific section called video recommendations that you can kind of give me some insight into what you want to see, what questions you have, and things like that. So here, 3rd and 15. Looks like God's plan is going to go to the coverage defense. He hits the running back route. Kamara can't get loose. And this right here is pretty much the ball game. He's got 4th and 10. I'll tell you what, God's plan has looked really good on defense. Offense, I feel like Sway Tapes has been okay. But right here, this is time to lock in right here. Let's see. Can he hit him? Oh! He dots it up. Michael Thomas over the middle on the crosser. Sway Tapes with his tournament life on the line. Able to lock up. All right, 1st and 10 from midfield. Let's see if Sway Tapes can get some momentum here. Let's see if that little play spark plugs a little bit of momentum here. He's going back to that trip set. Going to do a little bit of a motion here with Smith. I have never seen that motion. This might get glitchy. Look out, he's got Kamara. Get loose. Sway Tapes. Getting to the edge. Brings up a 2nd and 1. Now, if I'm Sway Tapes, I actually consider, if I get in field goal range, I might just take it. I might just take my 3. Because, again, you're still down 2 possessions. You're going to need the onside kicks anyway. All right, big nickel over G. Gonna do that motion with Traycon Smith. I love that little motion right there from Sway Tapes. Oh, man. And you've got God's Plan bringing the goons out of Big Nickel over G with that Niner double pass rush elite edge pressure. And now you got 3rd and 12. Ball on your 47. Fighting for your tournament life. He's got the read. He's got the running back underneath. And a little spin move. Can't get out of that tackle. It's going to bring up a 4th down and 8. And again, the game is on the line. It was just $5 to enter Cannon. We might do one before Madden 21. We'll for sure be doing one. We'll for sure be doing one for Madden 21. Not 100% sure right now because Madden 21 is literally, I think it's like 1 or 2 weeks away at the most. And we got a lot of stuff we're coming out with for Madden 21, so we might not be able to do another tournament before Madden 21. But are you getting Madden 21? All right, 4th and 8 here. Gun Trey Y Flex Week. But again, joining the Discord, that's going to get you access to exclusive tournaments that we're going to be doing going forward. We're going to have some that are just for Discord members as well. Cash prizes, all that stuff. I was thinking about doing one to give away a copy of Madden 21, but I thought the cash would be better this year. And going to that cross route and locked up God's Plan. Looks like with a couple of runs here, he is going to seal this one. Great defense from God's Plan. All right, let's line up our next game here. All right, 2nd and 7, ball on the 38. Looks like, let's see here. Sway Tape's not going to take his timeouts here. It looks almost like he's conceding defeat. Don't like that look there out of that. Mosher gets to the edge, and that's going to about wrap it up. Stingray, you could go ahead and start to set up your game if you are in the chat. Go ahead and set up your game. I'm going to throw that in the Discord right now. We'll get ahead and get our round, our second game. All right. 2nd and 5 coming up. Sway Tapes with the pressure. Go ahead and take that timeout there. All right, 3rd and 10, ball on the 28 right here. Again, if you're God's Plan, I want to see you just run the ball out, run the clock out here. Go into the pass, and Sway Tapes going to get him, bringing up a 4th down. The question is, does God's Plan, is he's going to show up for the stream a little bit? I'm going to show off for the stream a little bit, get a little loose, play a little loose here. 4th and 17. If Sway Tapes gets his ball back, there is a slight glimmer of hope.
You should go make it right. No.
All right, 4th and 17, ball on the 32. Sway Tapes coming out. Looking like Big Nickel over G. And throws a pick. Sway Tapes might get loose. P.J. Williams gets loose. Almost got through there. Couple big plays right there. And now Sway Tapes on the offensive side of the ball. Can you lock up? Can you dot up? Can you get a quick hitting touchdown with an onside kick? I've seen crazier things in Madden. Going with a stretch to Kamara. Gets a little cut, but he is going to run out of time on this one. And God's Plan is going to advance to the finals. I'm going to jump over here into this Players Lounge matchup, and I'm going to commentate this one while we are waiting to get that next game set up. So over here on our other monitor, we have Madden Elite versus Truzy locking in some competitive action. Looks like Truzy is on offense and Madden Elite's on defense. So Truzy's the red Texans and Madden Elite is the white Texans. Here we got, I think this is a big dime, 2, 3, 6. Oh, you are getting Madden 21 Cannon? Yeah, so we'll keep you in the loop on that, man. Just jump in the Discord. That's the best way to keep in the loop on everything that we've got going on. I'm not sure if we'll do another Madden 20 tournament, but I know for sure we'll be doing some Madden 21 tournaments. So hopefully that makes sense there for you. All right, looks like the second matchup's about to lock in here. Let's see what we've got rolling. But Madden Elite versus Truzy, Players Lounge. This is a $1,000 tournament. And guys, just a quick reminder, after the Xbox tourney, we are going to be going live. I'm going to be locking in some Madden action myself. So if anybody wants to play on PlayStation 4, you can just hit me up. Again, my cell phone number is 812-216-3644. I'm going to throw that in the chat. You can always hit me up. That's my cell right there. Looks like we're just waiting on getting this second game up. And what we'll do is we'll give this game about 10 more minutes. And if it's not set up by then we'll just advance to our finals. So Madden Elite versus Truzy. Again, this is a Players Lounge server for about $1,000 here. I'm liking the 2 for 5 here from Madden Elite here. But I don't like the fact that you put J.J. Watt in the middle of the field, or in the middle of defense, because J.J. Watt has edge threat. He doesn't have power move specialist. He's not going to get his X factor from the middle of the defense. He's only going to be able to do that from the outside. So interesting setup here. And it looks like Coleman going to get a pick there. And that's a terrible throw from Truzy, in my opinion. So we got gun bunch on both sides of the ball. So coming out gun bunch, he's got about 26 seconds left in the half. See, that's why it's such a big turnover right there. You're going to be able to go up 10-0, 2 possessions. Again, Madden's a game of possessions. You throw a terrible pick there. And now looks like we're going to give the other guy a little bit of life here. We're going to jump over into this on another screen as we're setting up this other game for you guys here in our tournament action. All right, we're locking in here. Looks like what we're going to do is go ahead and set up that finals matchup. Stingray and God's Plan. Don't think that Orba is going to be able to make it to gameplay tonight. No big deal. We're going to go ahead and jump into our Xbox One finals matchup. But while we're doing that, we're going to catch a little bit of this action, and we will jump into the finals here in just a second. Just a quick reminder to everybody, again, right after this is over, I'm going to be streaming some Madden on my personal console, and we are going to lock into some games. So if you want to play on PlayStation 4, you can just shoot me a message. My cell phone number is 812-216-3644, or you can add me on PlayStation. My PlayStation ID is Ballard P90X. Okay, so you guys can just add me on there, and we'll be streaming for a little bit tonight. We got a lot of stuff we want to talk about with the air raid. Got a lot of stuff coming up for Madden 21. All right, so right here you've got Truzy going gun bunch. Looks like another really bad pick by Truzy, in my opinion. Truzy's reads are all over the place. Like, 2 really, really bad interceptions, in my opinion, and it is costing him money right now. You're going to see right now, Madden Elite has had every opportunity to kind of stick around, hang around, get back into this game here. So we'll see what happens on this drive. Got first and 10 from the ball in the 32. We got the pressure, double edge, and running the seam wheel, and looked like another lockup, but gets that nice aggressive catch there. And we are going to go ahead and let's see if we can double check our action here. So again, looks like vertical. I want to see verticals here, but I think he's going to go to mesh post. Goes to the curl. That's an interesting concept. I saw that a little bit from Cleft to God. Not playing on conservative. That's going to cost you when you scramble with your quarterback. Got to get down. Like, this is just not good Madden, in my opinion, but that's why these guys are playing in $1,000 tournament. I'm sitting at home commentating. I want to see, I really, really want to see better consistency from Truzy. I feel like Truzy can play with the best of the best sometimes, and then out of nowhere, he just throws a goose. Madden Elite locking in. Ball on the 10. Got Deshaun Watson. I want to see them go back to that double curl concept we see from Cleft to God. Love that motion out concept. We saw that a little bit of Madden Bowl. I'm going to go with that slant streak combo, slant route. He's got that streak over the middle field. Deshaun is not able to get in there. It's like Stingray and God's Plan are about to lock in our finals. We'll keep you posted on that. Third and goal. Right here, if you're Madden Elite, you cannot throw a pick. And what does he do? He almost throws a pick. You cannot throw a pick in that situation. I absolutely cannot do that. Guys, if you are looking to get better on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, take your game to a competitive level, I want to encourage you to pick up my Madden 20 and my Madden 21 Competitors Guide. There is a link to that. You can check that out. It is over 70 pages long with over 12 hours of video setups, and we are actually getting ready to put an update into the guide just this week here. So I think that update will come out tomorrow night on our stream. We'll release it to our Discord members right after our stream tomorrow night. So make sure you're in the Discord. Make sure you pick up that copy of that guide. That is really going to help, in my opinion, get you guys going, get you guys started thinking about some concepts for Madden 21, and then we will also be able to. We are also going to be able to lock in that way. All right. First and 10, ball on the 30. Looks like Madden or Truzy's got the ball. And again, that's what I'm talking about with that, just missing. I mean, got to step up in the pocket. I mean, you see this all over, right? If more people had bless them 777 pocket presence, I think they'd go farther in the game. I really do. Most competitive players I even watch, they don't have great pocket. They have great user, but they don't have great pocket presence. Like Decroft is the best that I've seen, and Decroft I think is playing in this tournament. I think he's gone pretty far so far. He was able to take Zan out in the first round. And there, click on pick. And guys, it looks like we are about to jump into our tournament, our finals action on Xbox One. This is a $50 game of Madden. High stakes here. The stakes could have never been higher. And what's going to happen here is we are going to jump in. I've got my man Stingray is the Chiefs. And we've got God's Plan as the Niners. About to lock in to some Madden 20 action for the finals. Walking in this game, I haven't seen Stingray play, but I know he's a passer. I know God's Plan is a runner, so really a clash of styles. It's going to be interesting to see. I feel like God's Plan, that game against Sway Tapes, and looking at some of his gameplay from last night, he wants to run the ball. He wants to really limit his passing because he wants to try to limit his turnovers. But we will see what happens here. This is going to be a good matchup, I have a feeling. I think Stingray is no slouch. And let's see what his offense brings to the table here. He's going to get ball right out of half. We're about to lock in here. Madden 20 last hurrah tournament finals. Stingray versus God's Thumbs for $50. Let's see what happens. All right, so going to go with that short kick there. Sherman going to get up the field there with that fullback. Want to see some depth chart adjustments to get a little bit of a faster guy in there, going right into conservative. I love that. And it looks like Stingray is going to be in Arizona. So we will see how this goes. He's going to get some extra speed on the field, going to some RB subs. And going to jump in here. Let's see what he brings out to the table. He got some really good concepts in Arizona. Again, that's the guide that I'm talking about. I wrote this guide on Xbox and PlayStation, right? It works on both consoles. It'll work in Madden 21 as well. If you want to pick up a copy of this guide, you can. But again, it does come down to execution. At the end of the day, you can have setups that work. You can have plays that work, right? That's why gun punch, right? It's why people can run gun bunch, but they're still not as good as Skimbo is, because there's so much more than just a playbook. But if you do want those setups for that playbook, you can pick that up. That is in my competitive guide bundle, which is in the chat right now. Those of you guys that are just coming by, catching the finals game, what I want to encourage you to do is join our Discord. It's the best way to stay up to date with my latest tips and strategies for Madden 21. Going to help you take your Madden 21 game to the next level. We're going to the next level this coming season, and I hope you're ready. It's going to be a blast. Our Discord is going strong. So encouraged by the community we've been able to build over there. And we're going to continue to grow, and we're going to continue to help more people lock up in some Madden action. 2nd and 10 here. Coming out. We got gun spread flex. Let's see if we not get a delay game. Looks like we're going to go to the drive play. Going to mesh right out of the gate, and great defense there by God's Plan. Going to get the pick over the middle of the field. And right there, if you are Stingray, you've got to have a little bit more awareness of where the user is on that play. It's time to lock up on defense, so it's going to go change his defensive settings a little bit here. I think God's Plan, I think Stingray is running our Baltimore Ravens defensive competitive guide as well. And it looks like God's Plan is going to come out in the run. So I want to see Stingray jump into the run defense, but he's going to stay in 3-4 bear. It looks like that's what he's going to go with here. And 3-4 bear is no slouch against the run, but it's not great. It's not the best. Let's see what he does. Goes to a press alignment here. He's got some extra guys out there on that right side. He does get the lockup. He gets a hit stick right out of the gate. Great defense from Stingray. 2nd and 10. And I'll tell you what, God's Plan, his favorite run is this strong wing package, motioning the tight end out. Let's see what happens here. Let's see if Stingray can lock this up. Got a couple of cross-manning blitzes here. Looping pressure. Snap the ball, going that stretch again, does get to the edge that time, and Stingray is going to give up a quick 7 points. You cannot do that out of that bear package, right? You don't have to worry so much about the dive when you're playing God's Plan. If you guys have watched God's Plan's gameplay, he has ran stretch every single time. You don't have to worry about the dive. Make sure you have that outside contain, though, and Stingray gives up that outside contain, and he is off to the end zone. All right. All right, gonna get that kick. I actually like that tactic. That's not a bad tactic. What's up, Marcus? Live by the sword, die by the sword. Dunson, we are in our Madden 20 finals on Xbox One here. Stingray versus God's Plan. And let's see how Stingray goes. So far, Stingray's thrown a pick six, or not a pick six, but a pick on offense. I want to see Want to see a little bit better routes here on the mesh. Those that motion in route, I haven't seen that much this year. Good read by him. I have not seen motion in routes. Motion in, smart routed in route with a dot against cover 2. Stingray may know something I don't know.
You should go make it right.
Alright, see how God's plan is used lurking on that middle linebacker? That's a terrible delay game. You cannot take that if you're in Stingray's position. Cannot take that if you're in Stingray's position. Alright, 2nd and 7. Ball on your 28-yard line. It's nothing to hurt here. But it's going to go to stick setup. And this is not really where you would want to run this, but that's okay. We'll see what happens here. I think he's going to be in cover 2, so you might be able to hit that quick streak over the middle. He's going to go to the mesh here. Let's see here if he goes to the corner on the right side. Motion in. And Mahomes is going to have to take a huge sack. What's up, Jaden? You got bodied in your round by God's plan. Yeah. Going to the drive setup here on 3rd and 21 is probably the best play call. He's going to have him. Triangle's wide open. Can you hit the read? He just misses him just by a split second. And God's plan going to get the ball back. He does get ball at half. Right now, Stingray's got to lock up. Had that dot right over the middle. Just missed him on the drive play.
You should go make it right.
From that spread set. Marquise Goodwin getting out, scampering out of the punt return. And let's see here what goes down. We got nickel 3-5 wide. Love that he's going down on the run defense here. I want to see him go to that cover 2 man. This is going to really handle some of the better runs in the game. I want to see the safeties on spies. Make sure we're lurking with Hitchens. Snap of the ball. And there we see we got that locked up. We got that locked up right now. Let's go. Baltimore defensive guide locking up the run. And again, get some situational substitutions in here. Probably, this on me, but probably should have put a rule in that everybody gets to set their audibles pre-play, that there are no delay of game penalties. What's up, Nate Martin? Good to see you tonight, bro. How are you doing? Nate was our runner-up on our PlayStation 4 tournament. Give him a shout-out in the chat to Nate. All right, 2nd and 7. Nickel 3-5 wide. Snap of the ball. And Matt Breed's going to get loose. I don't think we got the spy of the safeties off. Those of you guys that are just jumping into the chat right now, want to encourage you to jump in my Discord. I'm going to get you a link right now. If you have not joined our community over on Discord, I want to encourage you to take that step, because that is going to be one of the most significant things that is going to help you get better at Madden. Again, my channel is completely devoted to helping you get better. Do that through film study breakdowns, through doing tournaments so you can play with better competition, through starting a Discord so that you can meet people and play with people that you may not know, because again, you're the average of the 5 people that you associate with most. That's why that Discord is so critical. Make sure you're in the Discord at least once a day, chatting in the chat, talking to people, getting to know people, setting up lab games, all of that fun stuff. But here we go, 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. And looks like we got stuck on the safety there, but it's going to lock up. Now, again, if you hold him to 3 here, that's not that big of a deal, because you can go down and get 3. There we go. Now he's lurking on Matthew here. Let's see what God's plan runs here. I'm not sure I think he's going to run that pass play over the middle. Yep, over the middle, seam wheel route with that little possession catch. Almost threw a pick right there. Going strong, close, and 3rd and 7. And we go to the pressure setup, but not really able to stop that middle of the field. 3-4 bear. Let's see here. Going pitch dog 3. He's got that middle deep blue. Throw him in a mid-read. Switches over to cover 2 invert here. This is actually a pretty good defense. Good stretch. Let's see how it does. Does lock it up. Yep. Good defense there by Stingray. We need you to lock him down in the red zone here, boys. All right, 2nd and 7. Getting adjusted on defense here. Going to buck strong safety. Sam 1. He's got the blitzer there. Looks like God's Thumb doesn't like what he sees. He's going to go to a timeout here to just kind of recalibrate himself, see what he's got rolling. All right, so in this situation, you've got ball on the 9-yard line. You got 2nd and 7. If you're in God's Thumb shoes, I think you run a quick. I think you just run the ball, take your 3, go up 2 possessions. Your defense has looked solid, locked down. Want to see him blitz that safety on that left there. Gonna really adjust. He does go with the stretch left and blocked up Stingray, locking him up. And now we've got a 3rd and 6. Looks like he should take this to the 2-minute warning. And it looks like he's going to. Yep. Those of you guys that are looking to take your game to the next level, I want to encourage you to pick up a copy of my Madden 20 and Madden 21 competitive guide bundle. Link is in the chat there for you guys. It's going to help you really go to the next level, especially as some of you guys have talked with me about going a little bit more competitive in Madden 21. All right, looks like he adjusts to this little running back route here. Gonna go with a quick pass. Got the trail route over the middle of the field. And locked up. Stingray boxes him. Let's get a timeout call right there, Stingray. Let's get a timeout call to force him to take his 3. There we go. Nice job. Good timeout call there by Stingray. Always want to force your opponent to have to make a decision, right? You don't want to let him just take the clock and run with them. He's going to have to take his 3 here. And now Stingray is going to get the ball back and have an opportunity to go down and get back within striking distance.
Maybe you should go make it right.
Looks like McCole Hardman is locked in, loaded, ready to receive the kickoff. First and 10, going with a little bit of emotion. Got the bubble screen here on the right side. And throws a bubble screen. Quick screen out there to Demarcus Robinson. Able to get out a little bit loose here. I want to see him go a little bit more no huddle, a little bit more fast-paced. Given the fact that you got a little bit of clock situation to deal with. Now, again, if you go down and get 3, like, you're fine. You've got the drive play wide open. Throw it. He's got a dot. McCole Hardman. Demarcus Robinson catches it right over the middle. I'm telling you right now, if that's McCole Hardman, that's a touchdown. Great read from Stingray. Able to beat that cover 2 right over the top with that seam. And now he's going to go to stick. He's got seam on the right, seam on the... he's got him inside pass lead. Tyreek Hill. Possession gets timeout. Call timeout. Great read. And right now you are seeing the spread offense shred up the seams. Great reads there from my man Stingray. Let's see if he can get in for 7. Again, you can't blow this right now. You've got the field goal. Do not throw a pick. Just do not throw a pick right here. Go into an interesting concept here. I haven't seen a lot of this out of the spread. Going to an in route. He's got that little bubble smoke screen. 4 verticals. He's trying to hit seams on either side.
You should go make it right.
Popping some comebacks out here. Tagging out of 6. He's got him. Touchdown. He just drops him. One of the best wide receivers in Madden. Tyreek Hill drops a touchdown. Unfortunately, he had the touchdown on the left side, but I think he just missed the read. Ball on the 16-yard line. I want to see God's plan adjust to this. There's 4 verticals right now shredding him. He's going to mesh. He's got the corner and the streak. I love this setup out of mesh. I haven't talked about it enough in the competitive guide. Need to talk about it a little bit more as to why it is such a good setup to run, because it crushes cover 3 with a little bit of a motion there from Williams. Get the pressure. He hits Damian Williams, the Super Bowl MVP. Call timeout right there. Call timeout, call timeout, call timeout. Oh, he's not going to taunt it. All right, he's going to call it. He's got 11 seconds left. You got 1 shot at the end zone, and then you got to take a 3. He might just go ahead and take his 3. Yep, gonna go ahead and take his 3. Like that decision there. And he's going to go ahead, take his 3. Great drive there from Stingray. Way to show some fight. That competitive bundle guide that he is running, that Arizona playbook, making it look really nice right now on the offensive side of the ball. And he has got to lock up on defense. Make sure no touchdowns, no field goals right here. Get in the half down by just 7 points and see what happens in the second half. Let's go ahead and lock up right here. Guys, what do you think of my man Stingray with a big-time drive there at the end of the half? What's up, Cannon? What's up, Jaden? What's up, Marcus? Live by the sword. Die by the sword. Dunson. Newtons, are you still chatting in the chat? I want to see you guys chat in the chat here. This is the final matchup on Xbox One. We're going to jump in and do some live stream gameplay of my own here in a minute. Right after this tournament, right after we finish this up here. But yes, this is the final. For the grand prize of $50 cash, we'll go to the winner, and the runner-up will get $25 cash. Just a fun little tournament to end the year with. I thought it would be fun to just see you guys play and be able to cast the games. And it's been a lot of fun to watch you guys lock up. And great defense there by my man. And we're going to lock in. It was a clutch drive. It was a big-time drive there from Stingray. God's plan is they're going to get the ball here out of half, I believe. And we are going to lock in to some action right now. Okay, so 10-3. If you are in Stingray's shoes, you get one stop right here. One stop, and the momentum is going to shift so big. That's what Madden does. The game shifts back and forth, and if you're a good player, you're going to be able to manage those shifts throughout the game. Appreciate that subscription, John. Thank you so much for subscribing to the channel. Guys, if you haven't already, be sure to hit the subscribe button at the bottom right of the screen. And if you have subscribed, make sure you're in Discord. Discord is the best possible place for you to stay up to date with the latest information, news, strategy videos that I come out with. Love the spies and the safeties right there. And he's going to be able to lock this run up. Good defense there from Stingray. Want to see him press out of that. If he presses out of that, he's probably going to get that in the backfield. But looks like he wants to sit in that 3-4 barrel. But I'm telling you right now, the way God's Thumbs plays the game, you don't want to mess around with this run. Yeah, Marcus, there was not as many in the Xbox as there was in PlayStation. I was a little disappointed in that, but that's all right. We'll get that going. No worries. Next time we do it, I'm sure we'll get another one. We'll get more people in there. I don't think I know as many people on Xbox personally as I do on PlayStation. So, no big deal. We'll get there. This is the first one we've ever done. All right, so 3-4 bear coming out, cover 4. And I don't like 3-4 bear against this defense. Right now, you've got to make that adjustment in your mind. You got to go down to nickel 3-5. And you got to get to nickel 3-5 wide, spy the safeties. There it is. There's a contain. Love this defense right here. And he's going to get that in. Oh, he just missed the tackle. That's a huge missed tackle right there. And, God's Thumbs getting down inside the 5 on the red zone, on the goal line. It's a big defensive stand right here. Can Stingray lock up in the red zone? This is big. All right, first and goal, coming on eye close slot here. I want to see Stingray go to a little heavy pressure setup out of the 3-4 odd. Yes, he is going to blitz linebackers. He's got him on the backside there, able to stand his ground on that first down run. And right now, I want to see him go to 3-4 odd pitch dog 2 press. That's the run defense we talked about in the competitive bundle guide. Yes, the final did come fast. That's right. All right, let's see here. We got the safeties down. I'm scared. I'm nervous about this right now. He's got strong F wing going to the HB dive. Chris Jones makes a grown man kind of play. And this might be a goal line stand. Let's see. Watch. I guarantee you God's plan is going to go to stretch out of that. He's going to go to stretch. Runs the stretch. He's locked up at the 1. Is he going to go for this or is he going to kick a field goal? He's going to take his 3. Does the smart thing. Conservative call. But my man Stingray able to lock up on the goal line. He had first and goal from the 1 and couldn't get in. That is huge momentum shift. Let's see Stingray go down, get 7, get a stop, and lock up. God's plan looking pretty sharp on offensive side of the ball. He's been making some really good plays throughout both of our PS4 and Xbox tournaments on the defensive side of the ball. And right now, if you are Stingray, you have got to get 7. 1 minute left in the third quarter. Lock up. Go into the spread. I love that. Probably going to see some seam routes. Trying to get McCole Hardman in there so he can get that streaky. Throws McCole Hardman in the slot. So he's going to get a little bit more speed right there. And he's got him wide open. Just misses him one more time, man. He had a touchdown on that one. I'll tell you what, man. It is such a game of like seconds, milliseconds, man. 1 millisecond longer, that's a touchdown. He saw it. He had him wide open. Going to this 4 this is actually a really great setup out of mesh, in my opinion. And I have not talked about this enough, but he's got him again. He's got an L2 out of there with Mahomes. Get out of there. Get a good scamper. Now, you got to get another playoff if you're Godstums. Or if you're Stingray. You've got to get a playoff right here before the end of the quarter. I need you to get a playoff right here. Third down. Let's pick up this first down and go into the 4th. Set up his pressure pickup. He needs to snap the ball. He's going to snap it. He's got him wide open. Throw it. Oh, he just missed, and the pressure comes just as soon as he's about to throw the ball. Stingray is so close, but right here, this is a huge 4th down play call. Need to pick up the first down in this situation. Probably going to see what he does here. I like the call. Fade stops from trips. But I'll tell you what, Godstums, you know he's going to send the pressure off that right edge. He's going to come in hot off that right edge. He does come in, and he locks him up. Tough one right there for my man Stingray. He's got to lock up here. You got to hold him to 3. Because if you hold him to 3, you know, you're still a 2-possession game. If you give up, I mean, I guess if you give up 7, no, I mean, if you give up 7, you're kind of done. So, because it'd be 20-3, you'd be down 17. Yep. Need to hold him to 3 here. And locks him up on the first run. Locks him up on the second run. All right, so now you've got a 3rd and 4, ball on the 9-yard line. This is a critical, and I mean critical situation. 3rd down and 4. Can you get a stop? Can you get off the field? Can you give yourself a chance here if you're Stingray? He brings Ward all the way across. You think he locks him up? And it's going to be 1st and goal. That's a big first down there for my man Godstums. Godstums' running game just hasn't been able to be stopped this game. That's right, Marcus. The only way to beat a runner is to score more points. Locks him up on 1st down here. And I'll tell you what, man. Like, when we say Madden is a game of, like, inches, a game of seconds, this game is so true because literally my man Stingray has missed. He's probably had 3 touchdowns. That he's missed. There, Godstums kind of pulls away with that big dot over the middle. And it looks like Godstums is going to be able to lock up this Xbox tournament for us on Xbox One. Guys, we are going to be back streaming here in just about a few minutes. We're going to kind of take these last couple minutes, and I'm going to jump over into the Players Lounge tournament and talk a little bit about what we got going on there with Kiv and Bob right now. But here we got 2 minutes, 17 seconds left. I need my man Stingray to fight, though. You got to stand up for yourself. Got to go down, get 7, make something happen. I want to see him dot over the middle of the field. That dot has been wide open. It's just not enough time in the pocket. All right, coming out shotgun spread set. Looks like he's going to go to that heavy pressure on the left side. And he's got McCole Harmon deep. He's got him dot. Good read there from my man Stingray. Going to go to the 2-minute warning now. Guys, if you have not already, I want to encourage you to jump into my Discord. Here is a quick link to the Discord. If you haven't already joined that, make sure you hit subscribe as well before we do that. Also, guys, if you want to pick up my latest edition, you really want to take your game to the next level in Madden 21, make sure to pick up a copy of my Madden 20/Madden 21 competitive bundle guide. Right there is a link to it. All right, going down to the cluster here. If your boy Stingray. Almost able to hit my man Byron Pringle over the top. Second and 10. And that is about going to do it. God's plan is going to take this tournament down. The rest of the game is just a formality. Great defense all around from God's plan in this tournament. Really, Stingray, kind of, like I said, if he was able to get just a little bit more time in the pocket on a couple of situations, would have had a touchdown. I think he missed a read or two over the middle. We're going to show that in just a little bit. We're going to jump back on right after this game. We're going to jump on and we are going to talk a little bit about the air raid offense. That's my competitive guides offense that I've broken down. We're also going to talk a little bit about the I'm actually going to break down some stuff. I'm actually really excited to do this for you guys in a minute. We're going to jump in. We're going to break down some very basic principles of the air raid offense. We're going to talk a little bit about a couple things, but we're going to talk a lot about air raid offense. My defensive bundle as well is attached to that, so if you want both of those, you can pick that up in the competitor's guide. If you guys have it, this will be a great video because it's going to kind of give you kind of the basics, the fundamentals. This is all going to transfer into Madden 21. What is up, my man Piggy? Good to see you tonight, brother. All right. So it looks like we got a 3rd and 12 here. Stingray, if he can lock up here, he can stand up for himself, get a touchdown before the game ends. But overall, I'm telling you, phenomenal tournament games. Last couple days, had a couple good moments in this one, but overall, looks like God's plan really had in control from start to finish. Just a really good defensive performance by God's plan, in my opinion. Was able to lock up Sweat Tape. Sweat Tape's basically got one big run, and then Stingray had that really clutch drive at the end of the half. Wasn't able to duplicate that. Good to see you, Piggy. Appreciate you coming back to the stream. Have you been chatting in the chat on Discord, my man? All right, 4th down here, and I think that's going to about wrap it up. Looks like Stingray is going to go ahead and concede. God's Thumbs is going to take the challenge down on the Xbox side of the ball. Coming out single back wing pair for the last play, and that is going to do it. God's Thumbs is our Xbox tournament champion. I will set up payment for you guys both in Discord right after the stream tonight. So thank you guys so much for locking in. That does it for the Xbox tournament. Stingray, our runner-up, going to be $25. God's Thumbs going to win $50. I'm going to take a quick break, guys, but I want you to lock in, and I want you to check out the Players Lounge tournament real quick, and then I am going to be back here in just 1 second. jump into some air raid breakdowns. What up, 4-6? Thank you, Piggy. I appreciate that a lot. We are going to jump into some more action here. We're going to show this Players Lounge tournament for just one more second while I get the gameplay hooked up here. And we're going to chat in the chat. How is everybody doing tonight? We're going to talk about 4-6 tonight. Talk a little bit about the air raid offense, the spread, and how it functions. All right, we're going to jump into action here right off the bat. As I get signed into EA Sports, we'll show a little bit of this. This is a Kiv vs. Bob game. Actually going to check out a couple of new concepts. I want to show you guys out of this. Kenyetta, my brother, has been showing me some things. I've been growing from him. What's up, Newtons? I appreciate that, my man. For those of you guys that don't know, one of the things that I've been doing is accepting donations. So if you want to donate to somebody, maybe this person can't get a guide, you can donate to support them. I'm going to throw a link right in the chat here. But we were able to actually give away a couple of guides. Newtons received one of our giveaway guides. Let me throw that link for you guys in the chat. 1 second. Let me jump over here to gameplay. It is the correct. All right, we're going to set up our game capture here. Just 1 second. So we are about to load into game. It is Young Kiv, bro. It is. We are loaded into game. Setting up Streamlabs a little bit can be a pain, but we are going to load in and lock in here on our gameplay. Alright, let's lock up. Playing a Chiefs on Chiefs battle here.
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started, and we are underway.
We are chatting in the chat. All right, guys, wanted to break this down for you guys. We're going to get back to basics here tonight, and we're going to talk very basic air raid principles. And what we're going to talk about is how you can use tags out of 6. Right, I've been doing a couple videos on this, but really where the air raid started was it started with the 4 verticals play. Mesh was kind of a close second, but we're going to show you 4 verticals and how you can tag it to really make it effective. If you have any questions, just jump in the chat. You can just tag, hit me up in the chat there as well. But what we're going to do is we're just going to start off with the drive play. And all I'm going to do here is I'm going to take Travis Kelce, I'm going to put him on a fade, take DeMarcus Robinson, put him on an out, snap the ball. You see, if they're in backed off coverage like that, I can hit that out route as long as I don't blow the loser catch on that side there. You weren't feeling too well, Piggy? That's all right, my man. That is all right. Those of you guys that are just jumping in, I'm going to have some links for you here in just a second. I want to make sure you guys get a link to join my Discord. But here, so tag out of verticals real quick. So if I go to drive, I'm just going to throw that inside slot on a fade. And then I could actually leave Tyreek Hill on this little crossing route. And that is a tag. That's an example of a 4 verticals tag. There I just missed the read a little bit. He does send the goons at me. But you can do this very, very consistently. You'll see right here. Snap the ball. And Chris Jones is just eating my lunch right now. Go to Y-stick. So Y-stick is a different tag. Okay, so Y stick has a verticals tag on the left side, or on the right side, and then it's got another tag on the left here. Now I can do a couple things with this, right? I can take Robinson, put him on a fade, and now I'm doing that basically that drive tag just to the left side of the field. Let's see if Tyreek Hill can't get loose. Just messed up on the read there. But again, for those of you guys that don't know, you can join my Discord. This is we talked a little bit about donations. So if you want to sponsor one of our young guys here at our channel, you want to sponsor him, get him a guide, just shoot me a quick donation. You can donate to me right there. Those guides are about $25, so that would be greatly appreciated. Again, it just helps us make an impact on the next generation. For those of you that want to, you can join my Discord by clicking that link right there. Again, if you are the average of the 5 people that you associate with most, I'm talking right now about basically some 4 verticals tags, and I wanted to do it in the context of a gameplay so you can kind of see what I'm thinking, why I'm thinking it based off of what he does. Also, if you want to pick up a copy of my competitive bundle guide, you can right here. There is a link for that. And we are going to lock in. Chris, my man, if somebody donates, you can get yourself a free guide, my brother. Alright, gun empty Y Saint. Good read right there. Well, basically, if somebody on the channel donates $25, that'll cover your guide, and then we can get it to you for free. All right, 7-zip. I'm going to show you guys a little bit more about the tags out of 4 verticals.
Touchdown. Here's Butker on to kick it away.
So one of the other things that you noticed, and this was actually a really, really good setup. I'm known for mesh. That's the play that I run the most. So mesh, if you're going to run the mesh at a spread, right, and you're going to audible, you see that, again, I talk all the time, route combos are more important than what the actual play is that you're running. Because you can create 4 verticals, just throw everybody on the street. So what I can do from this little play right here is I can basically create 6. Now if I take the running back and I put him on this little route right here, you're going to see now he's going to have to make a decision. Snap of the ball. You see there, dot. Soft squat. The corner does really, really well against soft squat zones. But the air raid essentially is all tags out of 6. What's up, Mr. Sammy Gross? Mahomes, come on, brah. Good to see you tonight, Sammy. How's things going, my man? That's a bad read all around. There you see, there's the 6 goals. So those streaks, you can basically cut those off. Classic Sammy. Appreciate that, buddy. So again, tagging out of 6, right? And I've talked about this a little bit about running comebacks to the short side of the field. You'll see here, I can go right there. Come on, Tyreek Hill. Right at the break, I can hit that. Sammy Chris is known as your boy Piggy. Let's see a stick. But see, stick gives you a different tag. So now you're running this fade on the right, which is really good against man-to-man. And then on the backside, you can run tags out of it, right? They're going to look like they're running verticals, but they're actually going to be running levels concept. So here he runs that press, and then we're able to get that nice tag out of that stick route. Again, the air raid is all about tagging plays out of the gun, out of the verticals type of passing. One example could be something like this. You go into a 3x1, and you do something like this right here. So now you've got 4 verticals, right? Same concept. You just have a crosser right over the middle. And those are all different tags out of 4 verticals, right? Tonight, I'm literally just going to run 4 verticals and run tags, I think, just to get you guys used to seeing that. So here's two tags out of 4 verts. Got the interior streaks. And dot. We got a reservation for 6 in the end zone. Now 6 works on the goal line too, but it works a little bit differently. When you're on the goal line, you want to turn those routes into curl routes. So one of the things that I actually really like to do is go to mesh, and I'm just going to take the interior slot guys. I'm going to run 3 curls, and I'll actually run the running back on a little hitch or a little seam. But I've got multiple curl routes that I can throw. I'm just going to roll right and just cut off that route with the running back.
And it's caught. He's got it. So they go for 2. They convert, and along with it, they'll take an 8-7 lead.
For those of you guys that are just jumping into the chat, are you chatting in the chat? What is up, my man Piggy? For those of you guys that are just joining in the chat, if you have not already, I want to encourage you to join my Discord. There's a little welcome video when you jump into the Discord, but that is going to help you get the most out of my channel, because you're going to be able to understand really the why. You're going to get notified whenever we go live, whenever we have different tips and strategy breakdowns. You're going to get those videos first. So a lot of advantages to being in the Discord. It's really going to help you stay up to date with the latest and greatest content that I'm going to be producing for you guys, especially as we get closer to Madden 21. It's going to be key to stay up to date with those details. So right here, running a little Tampa 2 style defense. Compression set. I love cover 2 against compression. He's got the corner out wide open. Good read. Roll down corners get you every time.
Picks up a first down with a nice throw.
So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 42.
Coming out eye close. How is everybody's night going? Who has pre-ordered Madden 21? Chris, my favorite NFL team is the Dallas Cowboys. They actually made some really good moves with their offseason, so I'll be really interested to see how they play in Madden 21. Who's your favorite team, Chris? Are you a Giant? You're a Giants fan, right? There we go. Look at that pressure. 3-4 fair. What other games do I play other than Madden? I don't play a lot of other games. I don't have time to really become good in a lot of other games. But if you were going to ask me what is one other game that I would play other than Madden, it would be probably 2K. NBA 2K. You're a Jags fan, Nate. I didn't realize you were actually a real legitimate Jags fan. Poor you, Nate. Classic piggy. Alright, 3rd and 15. Ball on the 24. Should I send the goons at him? Watch out, fellas. The goons are coming. I'm going to fake to the left and go back to the right on Sammy Watkins here at the snap of the ball. Whoop. Right onto this vertical. And he runs my in route. Throws a laser across my face. What is up, Greg Wilson? Good to see you tonight, brother. How are you doing? Great to see you tonight. Oh, good read on 4th down.
Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Mike, number 53. Mike, 53.
Lacking up here on 1st and goal. We're going to send the goons at him. And there we go. We got a little quarterback sandwich right there. Classic goons. Loves it when people blitz in Madden. Oh, we ride everybody on that one. He's going to switch out into a spread package. We're going to drop that middle linebacker right in the deep blue there because we're going to be able to get that 6-man pressure and be just fine. Remember the ball. And touchdown. Piggy, you think the Cowboys are going to win the Super Bowl, man? I think they look pretty good. But again, do they have the coach? It's going to come down to, is the coach going to be a good fit? I am very interested to see that. Does anyone know the latest coronavirus update about the NFL? Like, what is going to happen? We're going to have football this year or not? What about the Chiefs, Newtons? Yeah, I think the Chiefs are going to be tough. Did the Chiefs make any offseason acquisitions? I can't remember what I saw on their team yet. I don't think they made any massive changes. Oh, McCole Hardman. Got to get outside. All right, so tags in 6. We're going to go over this one more, or again on this drive. So again, I'm just literally going to tag out of 4 verticals. So I'm going to run 4 verticals, and 4 verticals just simply means 4 deep routes. So here he's running that press coverage on the right side. So what I like to do is I like to run 1 standard vertical on one side, and then I've got this other vertical here on this other side. Do is we'll take Hardman and we'll just put him on a curl. Running back, we're going to block him. Set up a little 5-man protection half slide. And snap of the ball. And we got a dot over the top. And we got a reservation for 6 in the end zone. Let's go. That's right, Chris. Imagine having Tyreek Hill, McCole Hardman, and Henry Ruggs all on the same team.
And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Chilling, waiting on EA access. Myself too, bro. I got EA access ready to lock and load. Do we know exactly what date EA access is going to go live? I can't remember off the top of my head. crushed it. Chris is a beast at Madden. He's on PS4. He's so good he didn't make the tournament. Classic Piggy. He said he wanted to play in the PS4 tournament, and then he said, I'm not going to show up until the very last second. What is up? Break 'em down. Good to see you, bro. Thanks for jumping in tonight. Locking in some air raid. There's that heat against that 5 wide. Frank the Tank. Look at that pick. Let's go. 3-4 Bear. He's locking here. There we go, Honey Badger. Let's take that back. We got a reservation. We almost got a reservation for 6 in the end zone. Let's go. 6 more days, EA. Access will have Madden 21. Yeah, appreciate that 4-6. What up, though, my brother? There's another tag out of 6. This is a corner. I completely missed the read, and he goes to the dot. Does anybody want to jump into a game on PlayStation 4? Anybody want to jump in a game? First, you want to jump in a game, my brother? What up, though? We are chatting in the chat. That's my new phrase. Stole it from my man S. Gibbs. Ooh, look at that. He just ran it. Little pass lead left. He just sits right there. All right, nice. No problem, my bro. If you want to lock in on PS4, we can lock in. If not, no big deal. My man, bless him, let me know after he took down the PS4 Challenge tournament last night. He deleted that Madden off. He is going to take a 1-week Sabbath from Madden 20. Got this defense from my buddy Nate. Let's see what we do here. 3-5, gonna box everything. Let's go. Oh, you don't have PlayStation Plus? Marcus lived by the sword, die by the sword. Dunson on some of this. Lock in, my brother.
Steps away to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
Now, how about that play? He took a possible negative and turned it into positive yardage and slid down before taking a big shot. Excellent job getting down and avoiding the big hit.
Honey Badger, let me go. And we got it. Alright, guys, let's do a little. Tyreek Hill has just got so much speed. Classic Piggy. He's too good for tournaments. That's what he does. If you guys are just jumping by the stream and you haven't already, I want to encourage you to jump in my channel Discord. This is how you're going to get up to date, stay up to date with everything that I've got going on for Madden 20 and for Madden 21. It's right around the corner. Oh, Mahomes just got shamed on that that play.
Escape, and he goes down. The Chiefs now going to use the first.
But if you want to stay up to date, you can join that Discord. It's a great place to chat in the chat. Get to know some people. Let's see here. He's showing cover 2 on that right side. So we're going to go to stick. We're going to do some tags out of it. Got that comeback on that little short side right there. Snap of the ball. And that's with the pressure. With the pressure. By the way, what are they going to name Madden 25? That's a great question, Chris. I don't think they've thought about that. We are in Madden 21, so. Hey, 4-6, my man. He always says, "What up, no?" Let's get out of there. Come on, Madden. Come on. Supposed to get a block. That's me being a little too greedy with patty cakes and Mahomes. Gosh, 3rd and 17. I just ran 15 yards backwards because I can't stay into the pocket. My man, don't have the pocket presence, my buddy. Bless him. Gosh. Had it wide open, too. What up, though? Still people. Alright guys, if you have not already, you guys can get this copy of my Madden 20, Madden 21 competitive bundle guide. This is going to be legit. It's going to get you kind of a head start in preparing for Madden 21. And then once Madden 21 launches, we're going to go through, re-update the whole guide with up-to-date content, but we're going to use the same concepts because those same concepts should be very, very effective in the new game. So if you want to pick that up, you are more than welcome to. It means a lot to me personally. We have had so much good feedback on that guide. A lot of people have really been able to take their game to the next level in Madden 20 because of it. And I know they're going to be able to take their game to the next level in Madden 21. Spread sets, passing the ball, dotting up is going to be essential in next year's game. So really, really excited. Look at that pressure just screaming. You want pressure like that? Pick up the competitive guide. It's legit. 3-4 Bear. One of the best defenses in Madden. I think it's the best defense, especially with the way the game plays this year. My man Team Rumble 904 is going to shoot me a friend request. Also, guys, my PlayStation ID is in the chat. I'm going to go to this 5 wide. I'm going to try to block both my pressures here. Let's see if we can't get this to come in. There you go. Got some A-gap pressure. If they max, that's what I love about this defense. If they max protects, a lot of times I will literally get A-gap pressure. The center will just glitch out, especially if you have a power move specialist. So, I mean, it's just, it's good pressure, guys. If you haven't picked it up already, it's good. Gosh, you can't completely free A-gap. Once they start sliding and trying to pick up the edge pressure, you'll see, because you're sending so many people at the quarterback. What is up, my man Craig? Good to see you tonight. How are you doing, man? You getting ready for Madden 21? 6 more days, man. Countdown to Madden 21 has begun. Tell you what, if I never have to face someone who runs the ball every play in Madden 21, I'm gonna be very satisfied next year. Yep, you getting prep in? Nice. Good to hear that, bro. See, this is the defense I wish I would have seen my man Stingray go to just a little bit more against those running sets. Let's get a tackle. Come on, boys. Oh man, Sorens should not be on my field. But was it good play to beat cover for a block? Craig, do you have the competitive bundle guide? What playbook are you running, Craig? Oh, give me the pick. Hey Craig, what playbook are you running? Are you using the competitive? I'm just trying to figure out what playbook you're using.
SOS. You go tight.
Shout out to my man D Croft. You're using the Cowboys playbook? That's what I thought. Okay. Like cover 4 lock. Is it cover 4 lock or is it 4 lock palms? Cover 4 lock or 4 lock palms? Appreciate that, Chris. Thank you so much, man. Okay. If you're running I'm trying to think of the Cowboys play off the top of my head. Basically, any wheel route to a slot receiver will work. So, like you'll see, I run like Z shallow, and I'll just take this guy, Tyreek Hill right here, and I'll put him on a wheel route to the inside. And what it's going to do is, if they're playing matching principles, that's going to work just fine for you. You could also run 4 verticals on it. But yeah, you should be able to run like the play that comes to mind is curl wheel. If you run this play right here against cover 4 palms, like you're gonna be good to go. You tried curl wheel? Did you try curl wheel or did you try an in route?
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Ran away from my own protection.
Curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And my goodness, that means this next drive will begin 4 yards from the end zone already. This is Williams. And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City.
Oh, no problem, Chris. We're good on you.
As these guys have cut the lead down to 2. Well, there you go. That's really just the block. Keeps you in silence. Run it in. They get it. Fundamental football. Good blocking. It's good tackling on that play. End result, touchdown.
I'll jump into the Cowboys playbook after this game, Craig. I'll get you with it.
So we're right back where we
You might want to get out of the Cowboys playbook. Why do you run the Cowboys playbook? Just curious. What's up, Phi Beta? Nah, man, this is just me blocking in. We had our championship. We had our championship earlier. Ended up being a little bit of a quicker tournament. We didn't have as many people sign up for Xbox, so. But yeah, I figured I'd just get some extra games in for you guys. But God's plan ended up taking down the tournament. Come on, it's killing me. This game we're just doing kind of different tags out of 6, like what I would do, you know, if I was doing different tags out of 6. Like this one right here is one of my favorites for like 4 verticals. Oh, Marvin, you're killing me, Smalls.
It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu.
Oh,
And some room to work.
oh, dang it. That was one of 6 return. I missed about 15 tackles. Holmes overthrew it just a smidge. Yeah, guys, if you want to jump in the Discord, be my guest. That seriously is the best way to stay up. I think, you know, if you guys aren't in the Discord, like, come on, get in the Discord. Let's go. Mahomes is killing me. Gosh. Throwing everything. Like iPhone Pro. It's like, of course, I come across somebody that runs like freaking ultimate defenses. Cover 4, lock up, and there's playing this career again. Alright, hey Marcus Dunson, if you want to send the invite, I'm about to be done with this game. I'm trying to show you guys something out of 4 verticals, and I come against some guy that just runs freaking cover 4 drop every play, which is basically the counter to 4 verticals.
They just go and get it, so it's hard to get on it for intercepting it. But the smart play would have been what you suggested: knock it down and take over in a deeper position.
I feel like I'm playing weekend league right now. So you run the Dallas Cowboys playbook because you like the iPhone Pro formation? Or you just always run the Cowboys playbook in Madden? You should think about running something else, because just because you like play, you're probably a Cowboys fan. That doesn't mean they have the best playbook. Appreciate that, Marcus. I'll jump in here in just a second. Nickel, 3, 5.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Chat in the chat. You are a Cowboys fan? Me too, bro. Watch this, boys. Tyreek Hill's about to get loose. Got cover 4 meters for days, boys. If you are running my competitive guide bundle, cover 4 should not be a problem for you. He runs cover 4 one too many times. This is cover 4 drop. Cover 4 drop is no answer for dot over the field. Got a reservation for 6. If you haven't already picked it up, I really want to encourage you to pick up my latest edition of my Madden 20 competitive guide bundle. We are going to be updating that ebook for you guys tomorrow with some really, really good changes and updates and tweaks.
So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This one fielded at the 5.
Greg, I will not be using the Cowboys playbook next game. I will go over something out of the Cowboys playbook, but I'll look up something for you for sure. But I wanna stick in Arizona, my man. Madden focus, but I am gonna be. Cowboys are gonna be hard to beat this year, in my opinion. If their coach doesn't screw them, all right. If they have a good coach. Did not realize he had called a play. Verticals. Oh, nice read. Well, tight end delay fade. I didn't think about that. Sorensen, you gotta make that play, bro. All right, Craig, you're looking to beat cover 4 lock palms. Go to shotgun bunch in the Cowboys playbook, and you're gonna run the play verticals. That play will beat cover 4 palms. The wheel routes will beat it out of that specific setup. Yes, great defense by me. User swap. What's up, Stingray? If I had been able to get time like that, I would have got a better game. That's for sure, man. God's plan was bringing some heat at you. Ball game. Honey Badger. That's right. Reads were there. Yeah, I want to see you throw those just a little bit quicker, though. I think you anticipate the opening. It might have got you out of that, but it was like tight, bro. It was literally like milliseconds. But yeah, go to Gun Bunch Verticals. You can also go to Trips Y Flex and the play PA Switch Dig if you block the running back. Either the post route will be open over the middle or the wheel route will be open over the top. You can also go to the play Slot Fork, and that'll be a really good play. The deep in route on the left side will be open. And that post route actually might be open over the top for a one-play score. Setup in the 3-4 bear. We're gonna put this in the update, I think. Like, you just can't pick it up, bro. Fucking 7 people.
Touchdown. That puts them in a great position now.
And now just an extra point away from tying this thing. A very important extra point there, up and good. And partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
All right, 24 seconds, 3 timeouts. This ain't nothing Mahomes can't handle. I do hope Dak has a good year too. This is a big year for Dak. Like, he's got to be big time. I like the fact they changed the coach. I don't know if I like who they changed the coach to. Oh, I gotta anticipate that pressure. Dang, gone.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second in the bundle.
We do have good wide receivers. Big dot right there. Mike McCarthy going to be what we needed all along. You think, Jay Green? Mike McCarthy? Dang it, Mahomes, you're killing me, dude. Magic. Dang it. Sorry, Marcus. We're going to go into OT because I blew a defense back into the half there. I think the Chiefs are going to win the toss here. Let's see if we can get the ball. Dang it. Of course we will. I'm going to pull out a little tactic from my man, Wild Air Raid. Shrink the field here.
I mean, that is unbelievable because the odds of getting an onside kick are small to begin with, and to give up your opportunity to ever possess the football that way, if you don't get it, that is absolutely huge. Didn't work, but boy, what a gamble.
Bet you.
Back at the 47. Yikes, a 4-yard loss really sets them back now for second down.
Nice tackle. Do I stream on Facebook too? No, I don't yet. I've actually thought about it, but I don't know how it would work. I have not been streaming on Facebook yet.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come out here.
There we go. Lock up.
Mahomes. pass, but incomplete. Could have been a big turnover in overtime if he'd held on. Instead, though, it's 4th down. So a big move here, playing to win in overtime. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. Buck's going to let this
Wow, what a catch. That sucks. Dang it. I don't know why Marcus. I shouldn't have freaking tried to blitz him. Marcus lived by the sword, died by the sword. Dunce. Piggy. I got shamed, Piggy. Alright, if you guys are just jumping into the chat here, I want to encourage you, if you haven't been to my channel before, my channel is designed to help you get better at Madden. I do that through a variety of different ways. I do that through streaming. I also do that through videos. We post about 3 to 5 times a day on YouTube. Study professional Madden players. We implement their concepts. Have a few of our own as well. Do a lot of that stuff as well. What's up, Craig? So, Craig, the Dallas Cowboys plays. Curious where that oh, for Piggy. Chris is his name is Piggy in Discord. Yeah. So that's why I call him Piggy. Alright, Marcus, live by the sword, die by the sword, Dunson. Oh, that came from the fact that you freaking hit a dot at the end of your tournament game. Marcus, walk-off touchdown laser. What is up, Drag, my man? How are you doing, bruh? Good to see you in the chat, my man. Have you been locking in, getting ready for Madden 21, my brother? Got a new concept I'm working on. Just a little new wrinkle to the competitor's guide. Dot there, little snap throw zigs. Little ziggies. Brother. Hey, Drag, have you picked up the competitive guide yet, my brother? If you haven't, no big deal, but I want to make sure you get that in 21. Because that is going to be, that competitor's guide is going to be legit in 21, I can just tell you. Tell you what, snap throw zigs used to be a thing, and I'm not sure if they're actually still going to be a thing. We're going to find out tonight. Come on, Kirk Cousins, get him the ball. Piggy, bro, you got to pick up that competitive guy, my man. I think Jay Green picked it up. Jay Green, what do you think of the competitive guide?
I think they put this defense on notice that could be a really, really frequent combination.
Look at that dot. They don't press the zigs. They don't press the zigs, guys. Talk about a discovery late in the year. Oh, Dalvin Cook. He's going to press here. Let's see if this presses the zigs. I don't know if it will. So good. Oh, guys, we might have found a little something late in the year for your likings. Let me know, what would you do differently? We're getting ready to update the guide for everybody, so just want to get some feedback from everybody. See how we can make it even better than it already is. Dot. Those zigs are sick.
Cousins, and nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point: get your head around, locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
So back to that
was. Tell you what, this guy up there is gonna be sick. That was a really fun offensive drive right there. Something new.
This side up here. Always make me remember.
Big bet of the Steelers with a 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. From the gun, it's Roethlisberger. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. 7 yards to pick up on the pitch and catch.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. What I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while, get at least 2 first downs, give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up the touchdown.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Now Roethlisberger to throw.
Nice read, nice read.
He'll find Juju Smith-Schuster. 12 yards that time at a Pittsburgh 1st.
Timing is everything. They work on this cut all the time. They work on all the timing patterns, and this time it paid
Make
off
me
for them.
remember.
Worked it to the center of the field, cut it to the outside, ball delivered. It's both
Let's see
big
who our
time.
speedsters are on the Vikings. Mr. Boyd. Okay, and then at safety I've got Harris. Alright, so we've got Harrison Smith and Harris. Harris is only 85 speed. So they don't really have a lot of speed at safety. We're good? Alright, we're gonna lock back in here. There we
Throw
go.
on 1st down
That's
with
that's the
Roethlisberger.
edge.
Nowhere
Elite
to
rushing
escape, and he
from
goes
the
down.
Vikings. Lock in.
In there to bury it.
And you know the defense, I was actually wanting to run a little bit in here on
Stop
them.
defensive, and I think he was trying to go through his progressions.
Do a little bit of
find someone
stack
to throw the
here.
football before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Well, there's some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. 8-0 score with 2 minutes left in the second quarter. Fans, a reminder, I have a note card here that says ad-lib halftime preview. So let's do just that as we'll hand things over to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando when this one reaches halftime.
Oh, Harrison Smith just said shalom on that one.
I'm going to read it. I'm Brandon Garner. They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
Let's see, Mr. Hughes.
Make me remember.
So let's go there. Good dot. Fourth man.
He's got his man on the out route.
Nice
So
dot.
not only do they convert on fourth, but they pick up 22 yards in the process. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks
Always
downfield,
make me
he knows
remember.
what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
I'm looking back to you. Check 26.
Little cover 3 buzz match. See how we do here against compression.
Throwing now, Roethlisberger on first down. Able to spin free, complete to Washington. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get that steam going.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. To throw again is Roethlisberger.
Harrison Smith
And that
using his
incomplete.
enforcer ability to enforce
It's
things.
3rd down. That's already the 3rd time
Make me
they've looked his way on this opening drive. He's caught 1 of the 3.
That doesn't mean they won't continue to go in that direction. It feels like they think they've got something good going there. They think those numbers will increase.
Of course. Hang on, we get pressure. That's so frustrating.
That's incomplete, but they're
Tell you what, that cover
so
3
hang
buzz was
on.
no
Big
shit.
call coming on 3rd down. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Harris there.
They only need a yard here. 3rd down and 1 after the penalty. Throwing
Nice
again
read,
is
Anthony
Roethlisberger.
Barr.
Looks to throw,
That's a good
fires
zone
right
right there.
side. And that's going to be incomplete.
Sits.
The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
This time of year. Always make me remember.
And the offense not going anywhere. They're staying out there. They've converted once already on this drive. Here they go again on 4th down.
Look at that pressure screaming.
Going on 4th down.
That's gonna be the guy right there, boys.
Escapes the sack.
Oh, Ben Roethlisberger just
Now he
shaking sacks like a beast.
He's going to get to the 31.
Wow.
Enough for the 1st down. Well, a timeout called for by the offense. As he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Really you?
Again, it's Roethlisberger.
Make
And
me
the incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world.
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Never seen that animation. I have never either, Kenyatta. That was sick. Good to see you in here tonight, bro.
But now it's 3rd down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions. Have a look at it, 3rd and 10.
Look at that pressure out of. Man, that's a good pressure. That is a good look.
he's coming. 22's coming. Mike. In your face. Mike's 22.
From the red zone now,
Good read.
Roethlisberger on first down.
Marcus lived by the sword. Die by the sword. Dunson
James
locks
Washington
in.
there to make the grab. As they
A hot read.
forward here in the first half. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And it's up and good. So maybe a bit early here to try to match the two. They continue to trail by one at 8-7. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Merrill Coleman.
Fielded about a yard deep. And the decision to come out.
Maybe Ghost Knight wants to lock in on Madden 20. I just saw that, bro. Defense. What defense and offense play up to use when I use the Seahawks? I would say in the competitive guide. I mean, Arizona and Baltimore are going to be really good for that team because it's a passing-based play game, right? And the Seahawks don't really have a great tight end, so you can run 4 wide with them.
Under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get
Tell you what, Dalvin Cook is a hidden gem. The Vikings, I'm serious, dude. Like, if you can handle not having a mobile quarterback, I think the Vikings are the team in Madden 21, or in the Madden 20 at least. Not in Madden 21 because everyone left. But
first and 10.
need you to make that freaking catch, man.
Great coverage there all around. Really didn't have any options to throw the football.
Very little chance that that one was going to be completed. Every receiver was locked up.
The current condition. For sure, Craig, for sure. I'll throw the ball. Gotta get good pressure.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. Second and 19.
Motion. Thumbs up the helmet. Here we go. Hey, flipper. Check three.
Cousins. The left side caught by Diggs. 28 yards the game.
I'm telling you guys, see shallow. I love that play. I love that play. Just for a simple shallow cross route with the wheel. I like it better than the inside on a shallow.
Cousins now 12 of 17 through the air as he leads his guys up on first down. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Firing quickly here, that's complete. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds.
That slant zone I was talking about.
The current condition.
Seventh play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6.
Alright, showing cover 2 on the right here.
Cousins again.
Man, Charles Johnson.
And they move this all the way down to the 9. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds
What's up,
left.
Off-Fanatic, man? I appreciate your comment on my last video, man. We're working on the air raid concepts here a little bit.
They're going to go here with 5 seconds left.
My man about to run your favorite air raid play here. Actually, gonna run it on my stick though.
The current condition. The current condition.
Good defense on that one. Yeah, we're on the left side. Dang
Another shot from the 9 on 2nd and goal.
The current condition. The current condition.
Dot. Position. Colin 6 to go in 6. My man, Off-Fanatic. Running air raid, my man Carter.
This will be the final play of the half, as with no time remaining, they'll try and add 2 more to the lead right before intermission. To the air again, it's Cousins. And it's going to be caught.
Tell you what, man, our red zone offense is looking pretty shit right now.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. As they say,
The
we're
current
on the
condition.
as we are back underway in the second half. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
The current condition.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality
The
of
current condition.
a game
You can't hear me, Carter?
like this in intermission?
Sorry about that. Give me 1 second. my man.
Wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over.
Can you guys hear me now? Sorry about that. I didn't realize my audio was down. Someone should have told me. I've been talking this whole time. Can you hear me now?
The current condition. The current condition.
Nice. Appreciate that, dude. Trey Waynes. Appreciate that, bro. Did you see the 6 call at the end of the half there? I ran that just for you, my man. I've been working on my 6. I've been working on tagging, doing different things with different stock routes, basically creating 6 within, different types of routes. It's hard to imitate true air raid in Madden, but I'm getting there. I love this offense, though. I love playing spread. Love it. Got an empty bunch for my brother Marcus Dunson. We're just gonna scream. Gonna mess with Marcus Dunson. Crossman for days. We crossman everybody. Oh, we crossman everybody on that play. It actually freaking worked. I think you probably had. Yeah, Juju wide open. Yeah, for sure. Running back versus the linebacker. Get him out in space. Yeah, I really like that out of this. I haven't figured out a good quick read yet. Because, like, in theory, you should put the running back on the option route right here. Like, that's there. It's kind of there. Out of 6. Just a little quick read to the back. No one runs this, though, I'm telling you. Ooh. I do like the running back on that little route. Let me try that again. Like, it's right. That's a good route. That's a good quick read right there. If you're running 6, throw your running back on this little quick route if they blitz. Little swerve catch. Ain't no thing but a chicken wing. Let's go. I don't promise you throw picks. Good D, Marcus. Good D. Good D. Way to adjust. Good user's going to be able to adjust to that route, but you do. What it does is it holds them for just a second, and you can throw the streaks over. Running back always wins versus linebackers. Yeah, it was a beautiful read till I threw a pick on. I mean, I was kind of forced, and I was just trying to test the route out. But it's a good. You have to snap, throw it, and you have to click onto the running back. Otherwise, it won't work. I might try it. I'm gonna try it. Let's see. But if you combine that with your seam read, my point is, that's gonna work nice. Appreciate that, appreciate that, Carter. That'd be legit, bro. I'd love to learn from you on this. This is, just kind of something I dove deep in. I love Madden. I've been playing Madden for like 8 years, but watching coaching clinics and different things like that, you know, kind of spark plug this system for me. That's a sick route. It's basically a battle between you and him on the user. I mean, he has to time it practically perfectly here. I get him to play match. Oh, had everything open on that play. Stephon Diggs with a little Yucatan Peninsula, and he is off. Kirk Cousins just hitch step, dot. Check that out here. Let's see now. We play a little option game. You get him on that little. He's gonna hang on that running back so much. It's going to open up the rest of your offense here. Dot. Stephon Diggs on good old Y cross 95 Y cross dot. Let's go. Got press coverage on that right side. Six here. Dot. Little quick swerve inside, outside, pivot, dot. Ooh, about 2 possessions, so close. And I'm feeling good on offense right now. Tagging out of 6, 4 verticals. If you guys are just jumping into the chat, if you're just chatting in the chat, my name's Cody, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel is designed to help you get better at Madden NFL football. My favorite offense is the air raid spread offense. It's what I wrote my competitive guide ebook on. So if you guys are interested in checking out that ebook, it's going to be good for Madden 20 and Madden 21. Over 70 pages of content on the offensive side of the ball and on the defensive side of the ball for you. You can check that out with my PayHip account right there. Also, guys, if you just want to join the Discord, it's completely free, but that's the best way to stay up to date with everything going on in my YouTube channel. You can also subscribe, and I would appreciate a subscription. The thing I want most is you to join the Discord. It's completely free. It's a great way to get better at the game. Again, you're the average of the 5 people that you associate with the most, and so you just want to get better competition around you, better players around you. That is what that Discord channel is going, or Discord server is going to do for you. See, get these guys out. Nice play, Trey Waynes. Nice play, Trey Waynes. Nice play, brah. All right, man. We are gonna run. We've been running a lot of 6 tonight, man. I've just been trying to get good at it. You know, when I want to try to get good at something, I just run 6 and tag it. like to put those two interior guys on the line. Oh yeah, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Dalvin Cook. That was so sick. Huh. We could have got TD on that one, but that was sick. Watch that back, Nate. Watch that running back route do work. That running back, I can't believe I didn't talk about that running back route all year. You will see a video from me on that tomorrow. I'll lab that up. Like, look at that running back route. Just sits in the seam right there. Sure, possession got it, but man, that running back route is good. I can't believe no one's talked about running option routes. I'll tell you what, man, 6 is looking 6 is looking sick. Six. Let's go get 6, boys. Can't stop me right now, boys, on offense. I'm making 4 verticals, and I'm making crispy flipping reads. Don't want that press on the right. Just missed it. Give me a little bit more space here on that right side. Kirk, Cousins, reservation for 6. I'll tell you what, man, 6 literally opens up everything else. Ah, crap. Done triangle. I thought Thielen was on the curl route. Dang it. And if you get blitz, you literally just pop that running back route against the plenty linebackers. (53-3). We're gonna use the whole field in our offense. Oh, good D, Kendricks. Three, 4, bear, lock up, fellas. Lock up. We're gonna run 6 again. We're gonna run 6 again. That is legit. Alright, we may play one more. Anybody on PS4 want to lock in? I'll play one more. I want to try that route out again. I want to try that route out against somebody else too. Get a couple good reps. And we played freaking good that game. I think we missed one read all game. I'm telling you guys, it's all about reads. I might just go in a head-to-head game. Play one more for my buddy Carter. We'll go into the wild, wild west here. If you guys haven't already, make sure you pick up a copy of that competitor's guide before Madden 21 comes out, because once Madden 21 come out, we are going to raise the price on that. So if you haven't already, make sure to pick that up. Again, you're going to get a free upgrade to our Madden 21 competitive guide once it comes out anyway, so you're not going to lose any money by picking that up. That's going to be the best deal you're going to get, so be sure to pick that up. Also, if you guys would like to, you can join my Discord. My channel server is really the best place to stay up to date with everything we got going on. Also, if you want to sponsor one of our younger guys here at the channel, we got a bunch of guys that are under 18 years old and they can't really afford guides. So if you want to sponsor them, you can just submit a donation to me. It would be great to get that from you guys. But again, that's just to kind of give them an opportunity to learn the game at a high level as well. And if you have any questions, you can always text in. My cell phone number is 812-216-3644. Good game as well to you, Marcus. Live by the sword, die by the sword, Dunson. Alright, gonna lock in, gonna run some 6 calls. Gonna show off that running back route a little bit. Alright, Kansas City. Carter, do you guys run a lot of 3x1 or do you run a lot of 2x2? Just curious. Do you guys run any compression? Like cluster, bunch, tight, anything like that? Just curious. That route is so good. That running back route is so good. Like, if they're not careful, I will literally just run that on them. I haven't seen anybody talking about the snap throw. And then they force them to come down with their user. And then I'm going to hit them right over the top. 6, 6, 6, 6. Guess what we're going to call right here? We're going to call 6. 6, 6, 6. And Mahomes. Oh, McCollum just drops a touchdown. love too how the running back route just sits against zone. I got a possession catch that. Basically, if he's gonna get tackled, you gotta possession catch it. If he's not gonna get tackled, Carter, do you guys run 3x1 air raid, or do you run just simply like? I mean, I'm sorry. Let me rephrase the question. Do you run a lot of 3x1 in your air raid system, or do you run a lot of 2x2? I'm just curious. Like, what do you run more of, and why? That is a sick. See how he takes the mid read out to stop the running back route, and we got a reservation for 2. Mostly 2x2, no condensed formation. Why don't you guys run compression? I'm just curious your logic. I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. I'm just curious the why. Because I've gone back and forth on compression. Should you run it in the air? Should you run it? Should you not? Is there actually an advantage to running compression? Do you run? How do you run your 6 call out of trips? That's my ball. I want to get better at the 6 call out of trips, and I just don't. I'm having a hard time running 6 from trips. Oh no. Dang it. I thought I was hitting the running back route and I hit the. Oh, I was trying to throw the ball to the running back. Dang it. Throw it right back to me. 6 out of trips would be X on a shallow. He has the freedom to replace X's right with all the rest. So Y runs his work on the hash. Oh, so you put him on a shallow route. Okay, that's interesting. That's interesting. So you're taking this guy, like if we were turning fade stops into 6, you're taking your outside guy, you're still running him on the vertical. You're taking Pringle, you're still running him on a vertical. And then you're going to open up room for Hardman to run underneath on a little crosser, a little shallow. It's actually not bad. Mahomes. That running back route is sick. If you use or catch the running back route,
The current conditions. The current conditions.
what's up, Brian? Once he bounces off the sideline, out of trips.
The current conditions.
My man, Mr. Brian Buttons. Brian, have you met Carter yet? You guys are both, I think you guys are both in the Discord. I don't know if you are, Brian, or not, but Carter is actually a spread air raid coach, high school coach. So it's cool to get his perspective too. No, from left to right. Oh, I love that actually. Oh my gosh, dude, that is. You know what, dude? That is legit. That's a really good setup. So you're coming out and you're going to, when you say X replaces that, or cut to the numbers, yeah. I see what you're saying now, bro. I love that throw right there. That is a sick catch. Tyreek. If you have the playmaker mechanic too, it's gonna open some windows. That's dying. So you're streaking from left to right. X is on the shallow. Rest is 4 verticals. Put the back to the left side. Do you ever run it out of quads? Oh. Come on, punt the ball. Gosh dang, it just keeps. There's Chris Jones being a big boy. There's Chris Jones being a big boy. If the corner sticks in zone, throw the shallow. If he follows X, HD route will be wide open. Yeah, you know, you can actually do that. That's a good I'm gonna jump into another one real quick. I want to test that setup out from you. Quick text. Somebody texted in the chat here. My man Ease is streaming. Craig, my brother just texted me. Yes, I am still streaming. See, I just don't run enough. I feel like I need to run more trips. And maybe that's just like me being like overthinking it, but oh man, I appreciate that, bro. Brandon, thank you so much for picking that up, man. Appreciate that, my man. Nice. I don't have quads. I use the spread playbook and mostly just use 2x2 trips or 5 wide. Do you put him? Yeah, you and Brian run the same book. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Carter. You and Brian, you guys should really connect because you guys are both big time spread guys. I mean, obviously I am too, but I think you guys would get a lot out of a good conversation together. I've learned a lot from both of you. So, all right, I want to try that trip set out. I asked Marcus what he thought of the little running back route out of the backfield, and he said it is sick. He's labbing it up right now. Yeah, I think it's pretty good. Cody doesn't use the RPOs though. Yeah, I'm just true, air it out. I need to, Brian. I do need to. I just have such a hard time running the RPOs, but I do need to run them. You are right. Might run little 4 verticals instead of Y corner. I love Y cross though. Yeah, it does keep the defense on us. I need to run it more. I just don't like to run the ball. I have to force myself to do it. Like this little RPO or F lead read option is actually really good. I just never run the ball. Oh shoot, dang it. Oh, I hate that. I was trying to set my play up and I got kicked out of the game. Shoot. Yeah, it does. It looks. I do like that fact that it looks exactly the same. Gosh dang it, I can't believe I freaking got myself kicked out of a game. Sorry about that, guys. Carter, when you run the trips shallow, you're saying if the corner is in man, if the corner sticks in zone to the shallow, if he follows him, that's gonna open up that space to throw that crossing route. Yeah. Those monster plays are a beast out of that spread playbook. Carter, if you come out in the monster and then you audible to like whatever play that you want to run out of there, it's actually really, really effective. Because the defense, it's kind of a little bit of a glitch, but the defense essentially has issues with alignment, which if you think about it, like that's the whole purpose of a gun monster anyway. But it forces the defense to have to align a specific way, and that specific way is not advantageous to them.
The current condition.
Tag. Oh, I see what you're saying. You're tagging the shallow or man read, basically. I see what you're saying. Dot 6 has a reservation for 6. Let's go. I don't think he's in a soft squat on this play. I think he's in deep. That's how glitchy this little set here out of the trips is. Like, I think he's straight up in cover 3 and we just did that to him. Dang it. Too late. What do you mean by it's the swinging gate in real football? All out numbers all across the field. Those of you guys just jumping into the stream, my name is Cody. My channel is devoted to helping you take your Madden game to the next level through tips, strategies, film studies, breakdowns, actual practical tools. We're looking at some of the air raid concepts right now, working on 6. But if you guys haven't already, I want to ask you right now to jump into my Discord. My Discord is kind of the hub of my channel. It's the best place to stay up to date with everything that I have going on in Madden 20 and in Madden 21. With 21 right around the corner, we're kind of amping up, gearing up to run some really good principles, really good concepts in 21. So working on some of those right now. So again, if you haven't joined the Discord, be sure to jump into that right now. Alright, I got shotgun doubles here. Got a 6 call. Ah, good read. Good read. The current conditions. Ah, good read. Outside pass lead on that streak. Good read right there. I may have to join you up on that, Brian. How many guys are in your crew? You guys all spread guys? We could take this to the next level, my brother. I plan on doing that. Also, the offense and defense I'm running in this video is in my Madden 20/21 competitive guide bundle. Again, that guide is going to go up a little bit when Madden 21 comes out because it's all Madden 21 based. So we're going to have full rebrand of Madden 21 content once the games come out. But if you want to get that right now, you can get that for just 25 bucks for offense and defense. It's going to set you up for sure. All your crews, 5 of you. Bulls on to 6. What's up, Drag? My brother Drag. Chatting in the chat. Your favorite concepts. Hey, Carter, can you explain the snag concept? I actually was talking to somebody else about that the other day. I wanted to see what your spin on it is for the snag. Also think like Y cross and shallow cross could kind of be combined in the air raid, but that's just my opinion. Alright, let's not miss this read here. God, those curls in the back of the end zone are so glitchy. Pass lead up, curls in the back of the end zone. Drag, I know, man, me too. Hashtag DC for life. That running back route was open too in the back of the end zone, but those curls just sit so nicely in the back of the end zone. course he's gonna repay.
The current condition.
There's that great purple zone.
The current condition.
Ah, good read. Snag is when the outside receiver runs a sit route. Back swings out. Sometimes Y runs a corner as the first read. It's called Z spot or Z corner. Yeah, that's what I thought it was. Yeah.
The current condition. The current condition.
If the linebacker sits, throw the snag.
The current condition.
Z spot or Y corner.
The current condition.
There's the run, D.
The current condition. The current condition.
Dang it. Gotta hit that read.
The current condition. The current condition.
Ah, good defense, dang it. Gotta click on him. Swerve him into the inside.
The current condition.
Ah, shoot. Dang it, I had a touchdown. I just.
The current condition.
Ah, shoot, I had a touchdown over the top of that safety. How do you feel about double slants, Carter? Do you like that concept? I feel like I have trouble reading that concept.
The current condition. The current condition.
I have not ran a lot of Y sale. I have it in my audibles actually from 2x2. I like running levels concept on the backside of something like that. Like this right here is sale right here.
The current condition.
I love that little spot, bro.
The current condition.
Dang it, Tyreek Hill.
The current condition. The current condition.
Yeah, if you run it like with, you could run it with this play right here. Let me show you it. In the air raid, you can run the double slant, the actual play, because it gives you a little bit of a shallower slant. I have a lot of issues with that double slant concept, at least I personally do. I mean, the concept is open, but it's like, I feel like the routes don't. I just feel like they don't always mesh well together. But double, it's because people take too long to throw the slant around. It's not necessarily the route's fault. It's because they're taking too long to throw it. This guy's just blitzing the crap out of me. I don't know what just happened. Dang it. Have to get back into 6 here in the second half. What's your setup for sale, Carter? You put the inside guy in the outbreaking.
The current condition. The current condition.
Oh, dang it, good one. Good read. How do you like? I do like the 6 call, for sure. I do like the 6 call with the shallow. I also really like the. I actually think if he tagged, like a deep in route on the left side, and then you threw that running back on an option route. Like that running back option route does work on the underneath. But I love the shallow cross. Like, I love shallow cross in general, but especially when you tag it out of trips. It's a great tag out of 6 out of trips for sure. Chris Jones doing what Chris Jones does. Really could be either way as long as 3 wide receivers flood that side of the field with any route combination. Oh, for the sale. Yeah. On the backside, do you pair that with a post route? I actually haven't ran a lot of sale. Dot. Good defense. Need to use a vertical route in case the corner presses the wide receiver. What do you do in Madden, Carter, when you're playing Madden? I feel like, too, one of the other questions I had was, do you just run, like against press coverage, are you saying you just run like straight up fades? Or do you run other routes to help with that press coverage? So I feel like a good cover 2 man would give it a little bit of trouble with the user over the middle. I'm just curious what your perspective is, what you're seeing. screen going out on a route, and then my corner on the right side just gets roasted.
The current condition. The current condition.
Yeah, against cover 2 for sure, yeah. Against too high. Oh, thank God he didn't fumble. Yeah. Yeah, he's playing pretty good. Oh, Tyreek Hill. That should have been a touchdown. Dang it. Oh, son of a gun. Next play. Dang. Yeah, we're just messing around here a little bit, trying out that option route, but it is frustrating that we're losing. Oh, we get the fumble. That's right, Madden karma. I had a touchdown to freaking triangle on that play. The left slot. Oh, Michael Harmon. Why do you give me that animation, Madden? They like make you swerve. Byron Pringle with a couple big catches there. Get us back to rolling here. Yeah, I'm definitely more comfortable running mesh out of 2x2. Just because I have more reps in it though. There we go. There, turn him around. Look at that. You stop him in the seam all of a sudden. This little formation right here is so freaking frustrating.
The current condition. The current condition.
How does he have that much time to throw that?
The current condition. The current condition.
Running the ball. Oh my goodness, Madden, you've got to be kidding me. He throws the ball right to me. Literally throws the ball right to me and you give him a touchdown. Come on. Gosh, that's so irritating.
The current condition.
He literally threw the ball right to me on that. I'm audible into 3-5 wide Kenyatta.
The current condition.
Gosh dang it, I can't. Alright, 2 minutes and 15 seconds, boys. Let's see if we can make something happen here.
The current condition. The current condition.
Oh, that's ball game. Alright guys, that's game. I'm gonna end up losing this one. Just end up kind of messing around a little bit with a couple different routes there, but no excuses for that loss. Real quick before I jump out, we are going to be live tomorrow, and we're going to be live I think at 10 o'clock Eastern time, and we'll stream for a couple of hours. So if you want to do that, I'm going to drop a link in here for you. But guys, be sure to pick up that competitor's guide. Again, I know it didn't look like it. We were kind of labbing, tweaking on some stuff there these last couple games, but you saw how effective it was against like Marcus Dunson and different people like that. So it's just a really, really good offense in my opinion. Again, if you want to sponsor the channel, maybe you don't need a guide, but you want to donate and you want to help support somebody who can't afford a guide, you can donate to me right here. This is my personal PayPal link. And then if you guys want to come back tomorrow, we are going to be streaming, and here is the link to watch the stream tomorrow night. Again, 10 o'clock Eastern is when we're going to start tomorrow. And remember, you can text your Madden questions into me anytime. My cell phone number is 812-216-3644.